Hello and welcome, Taurus. I am Pisces Intuition here with your reading. All right, so Taurus, keep in mind these are general readings, so not everything is going to resonate with your situation. That's all right. Just take what does and leave the rest. Also, there's some changes that's going to be taking place for the channel, so make sure you guys are checking the community post just to kind of stay updated. I will be updating there. Also, go check me out. I follow, or well, I follow a lot of people, but I am on TikTok and I am also on Instagram. I do post quite regularly on Instagram, so all right, and Facebook as well. So not gonna lie, Facebook is not my favorite platform. Yeah, it's kind of wonky. So also, another big announcement. I'm going to give everybody a heads up when I'm going to do this, but I'm going to be going live and I'm going to be taking free questions. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely check that out. Like I said, I will give everybody a heads up when that's going to take place. And also I am doing free readings, or not free readings. Well, yeah, I will for that particular event, but I also do personal readings as well. So again, if you're interested, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, beautiful. All right, Taurus, I am feeling a lot of emotions and a lot of love here. We have shadow work, we have High Priestess, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the King of Cups. Okay. So it kind of feels like for a lot of you, you are going through a process right now. This is going to be different for each of you. This could be for some of you a spiritual awakening. For others of you, again, this is going through some shadow work. This is talking about ascension, but this is also talking about restoring balance. This is talking about healing, illumination, synergy, acceptance. You know, again, it's also a kind of it's like a mixture of judgment, the devil, justice. It's like a mixture of a lot of cards. But for me, this is kind of, again, kind of looking at habits, kind of looking at things that, you know, you've been kind of suppressing, you've been kind of ignoring. And again, it's like illuminating those coming to the surface, again, finding that balance, that synergy, that healing, that acceptance. It's definitely time. It's definitely time to do some shadow work. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing. Again, this could be a spiritual thing. This could just be, it's a time to heal. I keep getting coming to terms, like healing the past, like it's time for a new chapter. You've been holding on to a lot from the past here, Taurus, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and now we're going through it. Now we're healing it. The High Priestess, I keep getting, again, your intuition is being affected by this. For some of you, your intuition is on point, and it's like, okay, you know, again, I keep getting ascension, I keep getting awakening, but I also keep getting with this High Priestess and shadow work here. It's one of those things where it's like you need to get through this shadow work, so your intuition may actually be a bit off, because we're learning to accept, we're learning to heal, and therefore we're removing blockages that may have been blocking your intuition, you know, kind of not listening to yourself, not trusting yourself. So, you know, again, it's really taking a deep look within. It's healing those things that we've been hiding, those secrets, you know, that are coming to the surface. The Hanged Man, this is process. This is also seeing things from a different perspective. This is kind of like having your world turned upside down. But once you look at it from a different angle, it's like, that's how I can fix it. That's how I can heal this. It's almost like you're getting the answers just by going within. The King of Cups, there's a lot of emotions here. There's a lot of feelings here, Taurus. Again, this is kind of telling me self-love. This is kind of telling me balance. You know, this is, I feel like, a very strong, well, even going back to shadow work, talking about restoring balance, talking about, again, emotionally healing is like a big one that keeps coming through, but it's also kind of finding that emotional balance. You know, how we have sometimes that tug of war with our head space and our heart space. It's finding the balance, you know, emotionally, mentally, even physically. You know, you may have been like kind of overdoing it, kind of overworking yourself, or, you know, I feel like you almost have multiple projects, multiple things going on. And even though it's exciting, it's kind of taking on a lot, and it's almost like you did that to kind of cover up the fact, I don't want to deal with this shadow work, or I don't want to deal with this right now. I know I need to heal, but let me do this first. And then this project turns into this project, and you have that great determination. You have that great, you know, like, I'm going to succeed at this. I've got this. I can do this. And again, it's that fire that really kind of lights you, but at the same time, you're an earth sign. You're not feeling grounded. This is something that you have to kind of pull back a little bit, and it feels like it's kind of taking a toll on you right now. So again, I feel you kind of, pulling that back in, taking care of you. This is self-love. This is, again, a lot of emotional healing, because I feel like you've really held on to a lot of pain from the past. So I do feel like a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go, and again, kind of healing a lot of emotional trauma instead of just putting band-aids, over these gushing wounds. Now we're starting to put stitches. Now we're taking care of the wound. Now we're letting it heal. And we know it's not going to happen overnight. You may feel kind of stuck in this energy, but it's a process. And like I said, you're finding that balance in this process. So be gentle with yourself during this time, Taurus. All right. So I do see, like I said, more emotional than I am getting as far as work or finances, anything like that, because I feel like right now the time is to take care of you. Right now is the time to put you first. I am getting, again, with relationships, this is healing. This is finding that balance. This is accepting I have to let this go, or accepting, again, right now is just not the time for this connection, or, it's something along those lines here. All right, let's clarify the card of shadow work for Taurus, please. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. Again, there's that Hanged Man. Yeah, Taurus, you've been hanging on to something for a very long time. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out here. Five of Pentacles, again, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, I do feel like, Taurus, you've been holding on to a lot for a long time. This could be anger. This could be fear. This could be worry, uncertainty. This could be hurt. This could be this could be all of the emotions. This could be all of the above, okay? It doesn't have to just be one or two things. This could be, I've been holding on to, some kind of trauma from when I was a child. I've been holding on to, a relationship that really hurt me, even if it was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Again, it's just you've been holding on to a lot of things that you've been also kind of like putting band-aids on. And I feel like, again, this is talking about you feeling kind of stuck, you kind of blocking out all the good things that, you want to get to, all the goals that you want to accomplish, Again, I do feel like you're finally working on this. You're working on getting yourself out of this energy. Again, I keep getting ascension. So even if it's not a spiritual awakening for some of you, this is getting out of that stuck energy. This is getting out of that energy of, I have all this trauma, all this hurt, all this pain that I'm holding on to. This is putting the work in and getting yourself out. And I love that, because it feels like, again, for some of you, this is talking about something that had to, I keep getting abandonment issues. I keep hearing I wasn't ready. So I'm not sure how this is playing in for your situation. Maybe you weren't ready for somebody to leave. Maybe you weren't ready for some kind of change, but I keep getting I wasn't ready. And like I said, I do get abandonment issues. I get a lot of sadness. I get a lot of regret with this particular energy. But again, I feel like you're putting that work in because you kind of ignored it for a long time. So this is definitely about some self-healing. All right, clarifying the High Priestess here. We have the Lover's card. Okay. So again, this could have something to do with the relationship you've been holding on to. Nine of Swords, yeah. I keep getting almost obsessing over, or it's just really hard to let go. Queen of Cups, yeah, because there's a strong emotional bond here. A very strong bond. But there's also a lot of fear, uncertainty. I keep getting shame or embarrassment. Again, this is going to be different, resonate differently for everybody. So I'm not sure how this is coming into play for you, but you will know if it's resonating. With the Lover's card, again, I do feel like there's a lot of choices that you have to make here, especially, kind of how is the past affecting my present and how is that going to affect my future? I feel like you're kind of looking at things like that. I also feel like, again, you're trying to find that balance. And I also feel like for some of you too, this is talking about a relationship from the past. There's definitely some hurt there. Again, kind of holding on to that, kind of holding on to it. It's coming through so strong, is almost like, again, kind of like a mixture of regret and like, I wish I could take this back. I wish I could fix this. I wish, kind of woulda, coulda, shoulda. And it's like, okay, but that's already in the past, so we can't go back there to change it. All we can do is focus on what we can do in the here and the now. If this is writing a letter and burning it, if this is, because for a lot of us, we don't get that closure. And, even though it sucks and it's not fair, it's one of those things where, again, this is kind of where that shadow work and acceptance comes into play. You accept what you can and can't control, you know what I mean? And we definitely can't control another person or their feelings. But again, you can control yours. You can control how you're going to deal with this and how you're going to move forward from this. I do feel there's a very strong bond with this person, but it feels like there's also a lot of pain and a lot of hurt here. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a family situation. For me, it feels more romantic. But again, take it how it's resonating. But there is a really strong bond. There's still a lot of love here, especially coming from you, Taurus. There's still a lot of love, a lot of emotions here. But I keep being uncertain about your emotions or having to hide your emotions. And that's what it's kind of coming through, is like maybe you're pretending that you've moved on, or, that I'm not hurting anymore. But it's like you really still are. It's like there's still that pain that you're holding on to. But, you can put on that smile and everything's okay, because you're not going to open up to anybody. You're not going to ask anybody for help, because you're the strong one that everybody goes to. You're the one that everybody relies on. So you don't want to put your burdens or your problems on anybody else, because that's what you're for. That's who everybody treats you like. But no, Taurus, it doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to be that strong person all the time. Okay, even the strongest people need to be heard. They need to be listened to. Again, be gentle with yourself, Taurus. I know you're strong. I know you're determined. And I know you have this great energy about you that just kind of pushes people to exceed, to succeed, to be great, to be their greatest versions of themselves. But when it comes to you, you guys hold in a lot of pain. And you don't like to let that show. But you know what, again, there's that determination. So use that for you too. You have the Five of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Four of Cups. Again, almost kind of feeling like maybe I've missed my opportunity. Maybe this is just kind of over. Maybe that, maybe, woulda, coulda, shoulda is what I keep getting. This is something that's going to need to be released. Again, kind of looked at with a new set of eyes, and definitely healed. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of sadness, and there's also some mourning here. Allow yourself to feel that, Taurus. I know it's not fun. I know it hurts. I know it sucks. But in order to heal, you've got to feel. Feel that emotion and be gentle with you. Know that it's okay not to be okay. Know that it's okay to hurt. It's okay to miss someone that may have treated you like complete dirt. But again, also just kind of say, I know I deserve better. At that time, this is what was wrong. And this is what I need to still heal, because I'm still carrying that with me. So again, it's kind of, again, perspective on things. I do feel like you are slowly going to regain confidence back. Again, this is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. But this is also kind of talking about a need to rebuild. You didn't miss an opportunity, Taurus. It just wasn't time yet. That particular situation wasn't for that time. It wasn't meant to happen then and there. What happened then and there, that's what was meant to happen. So now how do you grow from that? How do you fix that? All right, let's clarify the King of Cups, please. I feel like you're starting to face things head on. This isn't easy, Taurus, for sure. But again, I don't feel like you're backing down. I feel like you're really kind of saying, okay, this is how it needs to be. This is how I need to see this in order to change this, in order to fix this. So clarifying, and look at that I couldn't have asked for a better card. Strength card. Six of Swords, exactly. Gaining that strength, that independence. Clearing, I keep getting clearing out that throat chakra. You know, being heard. Being heard, setting up those boundaries, not afraid to stick up for yourself or afraid to say like, no, you know, this is too much for me right now. So strength card, we have the Six of Swords, and we also have the Two of Pentacles. You know, yeah, you have a lot more decisions to make, and yes, you're trying to restore balance. And again, no, it's not going to happen overnight. You are moving forward, okay? There's still some, you know, some emotional baggage that you're carrying with you, and again, that's okay. It's okay because you're healing it. You're in the process of healing it. So again, you don't have to carry that around with you anymore. You know, take one thing at a time, the best you can, because that's all you can do. There's a lot of love here. Self-love. I do feel like you have some support from friends, family. Even though it may feel like you're alone sometimes, you're not, Taurus. All you got to do is open up. Okay? Like I said, even the strongest people need to be heard. So, all right, I'm going to get, because it feels like there's a person here, a past energy. So I wanted to get some messages from this past person, kind of what's going on, because I do feel a strong connection, still emotionally connected. This could be possibly a twin flame situation, some kind of strong soul connection. I trusted you. See, I feel like there was some trust issues. I trusted you kind of tells me like I put my heart on the line. I trusted you. Maybe you betrayed my trust. And that's why I still carry this pain with me. That's why I still carry that uncertainty, that, you know, kind of replaying events over my head, you know, with regret and woulda, coulda, shoulda, and, you know, all that. Because I do feel like somebody's trust kind of, you know, was broken or something along those lines. I would do it all again. Yeah, because there's still love here. There's still that connection. Will you ever make things right? Again, kind of wanting somebody to reach out. You know, maybe you've already reached out to this person, Taurus, but you're waiting for them. You know, are they going to try to make things right? Because you're still holding on to this. I miss hearing your voice. I feel like you do. I feel like, you know, again, waiting for communication, waiting for, am I holding on for nothing? Is this person ever going to come back? Are they going to try to make things right with me? Do they regret anything? Do they hurt the way that I hurt? Do they want to talk the way I want to talk? Do they want to make amends? Do they miss me the way that I miss them? I still feel the pain. I feel like you both still feel the pain. I feel like neither one of you really show it, but it's like you're definitely hiding that. I am recovering and I can't get enough of you. So again, I kept picking up on almost like an obsessive type of energy. And I'm taking one of these. Okay, 2. Commitment and new opportunity. So again, I still feel like, especially with that Ace of Cups, there's going to be a new beginning, not only with self-love, but a commitment as well. As far as this person goes, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. I'm recovering because I do feel like you are. I feel like you're working through a lot of things, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of, like I said, that emotional baggage that you carry. You know, you're taking off the Band-Aids and you're actually trying to heal the wounds. I can't get enough of you. Again, like I said, kind of that obsessive little bit of energy there. But yeah. Okay. Taking a few charms here. We have the Owl. Again, there's wisdom. You are very wise. You are very smart. You're very intuitive, Taurus. So again, trust yourself. Do those, you know, exercises to work on your intuition instead of blocking yourself. New leaves, again, new growth, okay? New beginnings here. Tennis and the bicycle. I do get somebody kind of working on like some physical, you know, kind of like taking care of themselves, like exercising, you know, things like that. You know, physical health, things like that. And look at that. That's like a little zombie here. So we have the zombie. We also have the little bird and the key and the zodiac sign of Aquarius. All right. So the key, again, I do see new opportunities, doors kind of being opened up. But again, I also feel like this is unlocking secrets. This is unlocking a lot of healing that's going on. With the zombie, again, I feel like this is kind of some fears, some uncertainties. You know, this is something you've been kind of running away from. But again, it's time to kind of face those fears. It's time to start that healing. You don't want to walk around like a zombie. You know what I mean? Because a zombie represents, you know, a lot of things. Again, you know, fear as well. But I do feel like, you're working through a lot of things, not just emotionally, but again, physically. And then with the key to, or the bird, excuse me, I wanted to touch on the bird. I do feel like, again, there's going to be some kind of communication coming in. Hopefully this is some healing communication, or if not, this is you sending out some communication. But I do feel like there's something along the lines of coming in. I don't know why, but I get travel. Yeah. So, and you could be dealing with an Aquarius. That is the only sign that popped up there. Let me see. Could possibly be dealing with a Gemini, a Pisces. Anybody else? Maybe even a Leo with that Strength card there as well. So, all right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. I keep getting a package. Before I go, I was going to stop this, but no, I keep getting some kind of important package coming your way. So again, be focused on that. And also, I feel like you have somebody that has passed over. I keep getting birds, like you're seeing a specific bird. This could be like a cardinal that's always like coming to the window or onto the fence, or something like that. Or, you look out the window, there's that little red bird, there's that little blue bird, something along the lines that's going to catch your eye and you see it more than once. I feel like that's a message from, again, someone who's passed over, kind of letting you know, like, I'm still with you, I'm still here, letting you know that, like, they're okay. So I just wanted to put that out there as well. And I also keep getting something about hearing an owl. So again, just kind of putting that out there as well. So, all right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. So hopefully this helps. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, make sure you're checking the community post. I will be posting there for any updates. And I hope this helps. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. As always, stay safe out there and take care.